Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel, PAC Outdoors. It's a new channel. I'm new to YouTube in respect of uploading videos. I'm certainly not new to the great outdoors. I love nothing better to be either hiking, backpacking, bushcrafting, wild camping or fishing. All of those things at the same time, ideally. What I'd like to do now though is show you my sort of cooking systems. I'm going to focus on just the one in detail. But before I do that, I'd just like to say a big thank you to a number of you: Funky Prepper, Wiltshire Man, MCQ Bushcraft, Jedi Knight of the Woods, and many others who have inspired me to put a channel together and also to continually refine and update my kit. And thank you for all the hours and dedication you put into what you do. So thank you very much. So moving on, I have a jet boil, which I use rarely actually now. Have some issues about aluminium really. It's a great piece of kit, but more about that probably in a future video. I have a wood gas stove here, which is a phenomenal piece of kit, which is nested inside a Summit Tiffin billy can, which cost me £5, which I use when in woodland where there's no open fires allowed, etc. I have a tried and tested Crusader cup and cook system. I have a penny stove in there as well, which burns off mess, and inside the Crusader cooker itself I have a coil of fire rope which extends the burn time of the mess, and that was something that I saw another YouTuber upload onto a video, which works well, and it certainly works well for me, so thank you. But I want to focus a little bit more on this. This is the the Condor H2O water pouch. A lot of people use this for a lot more than just a water pouch. It's made from 600 denier cordura. It's really tough, fantastic zips. It's got Molle webbing on there, so you can attach pouches like I have. The pouch here on the left has got my Sawyer water filter in, which is a great piece of kit. And on the right, this pouch has my my brew kit, tea bags, coffee, honey, powdered milk, etc. But I'd just like to go through the actual pouch itself now and show you what I've got nested in here. If I open up the top lid, out first is the 100 gram butane propane gas cylinder. There's a lid from the Stanley Cook Pot which is in here, which also fits the Tatonka 500 milliliter mug that I have in there. A lot of people have difficulty nesting things into a system like this because they can't get things in and out. But to overcome that, I've put everything inside a bag like that. It's a bit sort of rustly, but hey ho, it does the job. And what we have here is at the bottom we have the 500 milliliter Tatonka cup, stainless steel, which is a fantastic piece of kit. And I do use that on top of the gas burner and occasionally over the fire. And the Stanley Cook Pot cup fits that like a hand in a glove. Absolutely brilliant, absolutely fantastic. I've left this plastic fob on at the moment because it hasn't caused me any problems. If it does start melting in the fire or when on the gas burner, I'll do something about that. But as things stand, that's not causing me any issues at all. So the cup is fantastic. Cost me about £8 off eBay. You then have the Stanley cooking pot itself, which the Nalgene 32-inch stainless steel bottle nests into. This pot is absolutely wonderful as well. As you can see, it's had a lot of use. So I use that primarily to boil most of my hot water in, and then transfer it to that cup. There is There is a handle for it as well, which is actually inside the Nalgene bottle, which I'll show you shortly. But the Stanley lid fits on top of the Stanley pot, as you'd expect, as well as the Tatonka cup. Inside the Nalgene 32 ounce water bottle, stainless steel water bottle, I carry the handle for the Stanley pot. Now, I apologise in advance because this is a bit of a faff. Trying to get this in, it was a bit of a faff getting it out, but what happens is the handle goes back into where it's supposed to sit, and then it folds over there and locks in place with the lid, which I'll try and show you now. Apologies though if I take a while. It's not actually designed to come out, so there it is, it's in. It does take a while, sometimes it goes in straight away, other times not so quick. You squeeze it and it folds over. Obviously it won't go in the Condor pouch in situ, so it has to come off. Some people have drilled holes in and then got some wire and done away with the handle, but I quite like the handle and I'll continue to use it until I break it. So there you go, the lid sits on top nicely, and then squeeze the handle in, and absolutely fantastic pot. It cost about £12, I think. May have been even less than that. So that's the Stanley Cook Pot, which I boil most of my water in and food, etc. So trying to get this off now. It's quite a challenge, but it's come off nicely. So that goes back in there and goes inside the Nalgene 32-inch stainless steel pot bottle. Now I carry this because I also use it to carry water in. So I've got a water supply as well as other water bottles that I carry. But that's also great for boiling and purifying water in as well if you have the need to. You can hang it over a fire. You can put it in the fire. It's bomb proof. And to do that safely, I use this fish gag, which again is carried inside the bottle, so you can use that as you can use it to hang your pot over the fire rather. You can use it to just move the pot when it's in the fire, if it's on hot coals, and you can put a pot stand through there and just hang it. It's a fantastic piece of kit, that. Very, very simple. I don't obviously keep the lid and the cord on when and if I'm boiling water in this. That comes off. It's very rare I'll have this on, but that's how it comes when you buy it. So the 32 ounce Nalgene bottle fits inside the Stanley Cook Pot, and the Stanley Cook Pot in turn fits inside the Tatonka cup, which is great. So the fish gag goes back into the Nalgene, lid on. I use a piece of kitchen towel just to put around the Nalgene bottle. It does sometimes get a bit sooty. That goes into the Stanley pot like so. The Stanley pot in turn goes back into its plastic bag because it does get a bit sooty there. That in turn goes into the Tatonka cup. And then everything goes into this very noisy bag, and then it goes back with care straight back into the pouch. The gas cylinder sits inside the Stanley lid. And that, with the following wind, all zips up. And that's that. I think it's great. I love it. Inside the front pouch I have some tinder, little scrubber to scrub the pots if need be, a spork, fire steel, and at the bottom is a Chinese made 4-pound gas burner, which is phenomenal for the money. Piezo ignition isn't particularly great, but it does work, but you don't always need it. £4 delivered, unbelievable this. Don't know how long it'll last, but reviews have been good on the internet about it. So obviously that sits on top of the gas cylinder. You know, the stand isn't the best, but with care it's very functional. And I've been able to boil 250 millilitres of water in that Tatonka cup inside there in, I think the best time I've done it in is under 2 minutes. Obviously it depends on gas pressure, weather conditions, wind, etc. But I'm thinking about selling my jet boil because I'm a little bit uncertain about the safety of aluminium health wise, because this boils water no problem, and why have both? I might even buy another one of these as a backup. So that's my stainless steel water bottle, Condor H2O water bottle system. It's very versatile. I can cook things on the open fire there. I can use the gas burner to boil my water and cook my food. All in all, really happy with it. It's a little bit weighty. I think it weighs from memory a few kilograms with the pouches on the side. Sometimes I'll strap it on or molle it onto the outside of my British Army 45 litre field pack. It utilises those straps there to do that. It'll also go on a belt, but quite often I'll carry it. So all in all, for me, really functional, if not a little bit weighty, but then I use stainless steel as opposed to aluminium, or as things stand, I've never gone down the titanium route, but I may well do that. Who knows? So thank you for watching. Any comments or questions, please feel free to leave them, and I look forward to uploading more videos and watching more of yours. Thank you very much.